You're looking at Lesson 1, AMDG, or Addition, Multiplication, Division, and Geometry. Now, hopefully you clicked on this button to obtain this video. Now, you'll look carefully, you'll notice that what we have down here, or you should have on your sheet of paper, a table. It's 1 through 20 going across, and it's 1 through 20 going down. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, here's your directions. You will discover a video button located in the top right. If you click on this button, a video will play and provide you with an example for this lesson, explaining the directions. The problems are listed below. Pause the video after you've been shown the example, then complete the worksheet. Play the video when you're done to show you the answers. Use different colors to determine the answers for all parts of each question below, and place the total parts in the parentheses listed below. So you'll notice that we have an example and 5 problems. Now, what we'd like to do here is give you an example of what we're talking about. Okay, in the example it says, how many rectangles can be made from 12 squares? Well, let me put the answer up here first. We're going to say there are 3 rectangles. The first one will be 1 times 12, because we have 12 squares. 3 times 4, that's equal to 12. And 2 times 6, that's equal to 12 also. So, I'm going to click on a pail up here, and I think it just makes it easier for you if you use a color. And my color, first one's going to be red for the pail. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's the first one. Now the second one is 3 times 4. In this case here, I'm going to use a green. Okay, for green, and we have to have 3/4, right? That's equal to 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3/4 is equal to 12. And the last one, I'm going to use a different color, and this one, I'm going to use yellow. Okay, we want 2 times 6. So we have 6 rectangles twice, or 6 squares, right? Which makes a huge rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one rectangle. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 2 rectangles. So that is how your example works. And what we'd like to have you do now is, if you would please, pause the video. Complete the rest of these and put your total number of rectangles here, and then put how you break it down here. And if you want, you can use colors to help you out with the rest of them, just to make your job easier. If you would, please pause the video now. Thank you. Okay, let's see how well you did. How many rectangles can be made from 10 squares? Well, I had said 2. The first one's going to be 1 times 10, and the second one is going to be 2 5s. Now, I'm going to click on the pail and choose the red one. Okay, and we said that's going to be 10. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the next one's going to be 2 5s. Well, in this case, let me change the color. Let's go to green. So we have 2 5s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the first rectangle, right? And we need 2 of them. So let me go to yellow, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now let's go back up here and see what we have for how many rectangles can be made from 8 squares. Well, I say 3. 1 times 8, 4 times 2, that's a real small one, each that is, and we have 2 times 4. Okay, let's go back to the pail again, and I'm going to choose red for the first one. And we're going to have 8 of them, right? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we have 4 2s. So let's go back to the green. And 4 2s are going to be 2 squares in each rectangle, right? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2s. And the last one, let's go back here and change that color again to yellow. And we're going to have 2 rectangles. Each one's going to be 4 squares each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first one. And let me change the color here so we get a better indication of this one. And I'm going to choose purple. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so obviously this is a rectangle and this one's a rectangle. Okay, now let's look at the next one. How many rectangles can be made from 15 squares? Wow, I say 2. The first one is going to be 15. The second one is going to be 3 5s. I'm going to pause the video so you don't see me tap out 15. Otherwise, that takes a long time. Okay, so here's 15 of them, right? Let me scroll down here a little bit. And the next one's going to be 3 5s. Well, let me pick another color here for the first one. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the first rectangle. And let me pick another color. Let's go back with yellow. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the second one. Now remember, we have 3 of them. So let's go with purple again, I guess. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5, 5, and 5, and that's equal to 15. Now, the next one, problem number 4, says, how many rectangles can be made from 18 squares? Well, I said 3. We have 18, of course, that's the big one. And we have 3 6s and we have 2 9s. Let me scroll down. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause the video again and do 18 by myself. You just got to trust me and count with me when I bring it back up. Hold on. Okay, here's our 18. We have 18 of them. And we want 3 6s. So there's going to be 6 squares in each rectangle. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one rectangle. And let's click on yellow. And here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the second one, right? And there's 3 of them. So let's do purple again. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we have one more to go. 2 9s, right? So in that case, let me pick this color, right? So we can have 9 squares in each one. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the first one. And the next one, let's make it this one a light blue. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 18. Okay, so hopefully you got that one right. Let's look at the last one. How many rectangles can be made from 20 squares? Whoa. Now remember, all the way across is 20 squares, and we have 20 down. So I'm going to click in here, and I came up with 3. The first one's going to be obviously 20. That's a big one. Then we have 2 10s and 4 5s. Now, here's what I'm going to do again. I'm going to do the big one by myself. You just got to trust me in counting. Okay? And I'm going to pause the video now. Okay, here's 20 of them across. Let me scroll back up and see what we have to do. 120, 2 10s. Okay, so we're going to have 10 squares in the first rectangle. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have 10. And let's change our color again for our next one. I'm going to make this one yellow. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have 10. Okay, now what's the last one supposed to be? 4 5s. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, so for that one, whoa, let's pick another color. I'm going to pick this dark one right here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's going to be 5 squares in each one, right? And let's pick, oh boy, this color right here. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And let's pick another color. I'm going to pick black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one, let's pick, is going to be this color right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so in essence, right, that's 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Here's 10, right? Here's 10, that's equal to 20. Here's 20. Hopefully your answers matched ours. And we'd like to thank you for watching our video.
That's all, folks.